Alright, what's up? I'm Typo T-Rex, and this is Atlas Mini number 8. I think round 5, 6? I don't know. Let me double check. Anyway, I'm playing ADP per usual, and I'm playing against Gonacalo, who I played in Mini number 7, and he wrecked me playing the whatchamacallit, Mew3 Welderbox. So hopefully things go a little bit better for me this time. He took first. My hand's not that bad.
At least this time you actually got Pokemon, first of all, and second
Yeah.
of all, you didn't mulligan right off the bat.
Okay, this is Mini number 8.
Also, I'm Kip the Raven. I'm also commentating because I'm bored and have nothing better to do with my life right now.
So we are in round 6, and I'm already X2. So if I lose this one, I am out.
Which is super unfortunate.
Yes.
But
All right.
he seems to be having a hard time already.
No, he's doing fine.
Oh, I keep forgetting that their job is to put stuff in the discard pile.
Yes, that is exactly what he wants to do. And then I don't have my big charm. He's going to go ahead and pitch that Charizard he just searched for, so he can one-shot my ADP.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, that is very unfortunate. It's going to take him another turn to do it. He went first. He's going to get probably the first attack off unless, I get a really good hand. I can also try and... Okay, he searched for a Dedenne. I don't want him to have that.
I like the way that he looks and his... I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You can talk about your game.
Okay.
Because
So,
you're playing Pokemon.
I am playing Pokemon Shield.
Yeah.
I have never actually played it all the way through. I started playing it on Sword, and then I ended up getting a new Switch, and I ended up getting Shield instead of Sword on my new Switch.
Yeah.
And that kind of set me back. And so I started playing it, and a bunch of other stuff happened, and I eventually just kind of gave up and not playing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm actually playing through it this time, and this is the first time I've actually seen the Dragon-type gym leader. I like his design to an extent, except his eyes. His eyes are just... something about his eyes are a little wonky to me.
I got everything I needed except for a way to get my metal energy out of the discard pile.
That really sucks.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. He searched for a Dedenne earlier, and I Marnied him, so he doesn't have that anymore. This Vitality Band, without the Big Charm, it would have been enough to one-shot the Mew and Mewtwo, which would have put me in a great position. Mm-hmm. But he has the Big Charm, so that's not going to happen. There's the Metal Saucer I needed for next turn. So unless he Marnies me, I'm set up to go for next turn. But because I didn't get my Big Charm, it is 100% possible that he just one-shots my ADP. Oh, he whiffed. He does not have enough to one-shot my ADP now. Okay, reset stamp. That's unfortunate, but not end of the world for me. He doesn't have enough energies to do anything.
Luckily, it goes back into your hand, not into your discard.
Yeah. All right. But because the welder, he didn't have 2 energies, he's not going to be able to get to 4 energies to one-shot my ADP.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll make things a lot easier. So his Mew has to have the energies on it in order to use the ability from the GX.
It has to use very specifically the energies on it. So for this Charizard, he has to have the 2 fire energies and 2 other energies to do that.
Okay.
I don't know. So for this, he needs electric energies, but he's probably playing Aurora energy, so he can toolbox into whatever he needs.
Gotcha. Aurora energy makes more sense.
Yeah. But he hasn't played his energy for the turn yet, so he could potentially do that. He's definitely got all the GXs he needs in his discard pile. If not, he's going to get them all there. All right, Crobat for 3. Me playing that Marnie really set him back, and I'm glad I'm did.
Yeah.
I'm did, yes, that is what it said.
Did.
Yep. Words are hard.
Words are words.
Yeah. I also feel like I'm really out of breath despite the fact I'm just sitting here, but my anxiety's like super up.
Yeah.
Because I know when I played him the other day, he beat me.
Yeah, but there was a lot of shit involved with that too. Like,
no, that one, I had a couple of bad hands and whatnot, but I don't think it was.
Or you mulliganed right off the bat.
Yeah.
The bat. And then you just could not get it set up because your hands were just not great.
Yeah.
And then the second time you mulliganed again, so you just had a bad pull.
I mean, yeah, it happens, but that's just the nature of the card game. Alrighty. I Marnie to deny him a card. Maybe could have held on to it. How many energies do I have? I have 1 energies. I already played my energy for the turn. Do I want to do that? I'll actually hold off until next turn. All right. So he can still kill my Charizard. I'm not going to be able to ramp up at all.
You don't have a Charizard?
Or not my Charizard, my
There you
ADP
go.
with his Charizard. Unless he just doesn't have a fire energy, but he did. So I got my Altered Creation going, which matters a lot. I'm not going to be able to one-shot that, which is super unfortunate. This is going to be rough. I can deal a bunch of damage, but if I do that, when he Revenge Strikes with Outrage...
Is it just me, or is it super weird that in this game there's an entire tower dedicated to 3 tapestries?
Stuff happens.
And it's called the Vault, but there's
Yeah.
literally nothing else here at all. It's weird. Anyway, sorry.
Alrighty. I can deal 290 damage, but that Mewtwo has 300 HP. Again, I won't be able to one-shot it. So he's guaranteed to get a revenge kill.
Can I leave?
I don't know, can you?
Right. Oh, that's not the door.
Okay.
They're just random doors against the wall that don't matter, but, whatever.
I'm digging. I don't have any options. My second Zacian is set up, but I doubt he's going to have a big charm for his other one. So I'm definitely going to lose this ADP. There's no not ADP, this Zacian. And I'm going to have maybe a turn. Maybe I should start playing, the 1 copy of Zigzagoon just for moments like that. Because I've seen some builds do that. All right. He's got 1. All right, he's got the welder. Okay, he put 2 on there. If he doesn't play N energy this turn, I think I'm solid. But there's no reason for him not to.
I think I can get rid of Branch Poke safely at this point. There's a big blue butterfly outside. It was very pretty. You got this, babe. Keep the toughness for the win.
He's got a few cards in his hand. I would like to keep the bosses, and the switches, but I don't think it's gonna be super relevant. He can Flare Strike, but because I got the Cape of Toughness, Flare Strike is not enough to kill me anymore.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That'll at least keep you alive for more than 1 round.
Yeah. But he got the other big charm for his Mewtwo, so I won't be able to one-shot it. So I need a Great Catcher or Boss's Orders, and I just shuffled a Boss's Orders away. I have a switch to reset my Zacian so I can attack. But I need a Great Catcher and a Boss's Orders. Great Catcher's gone, but I still have 3 copies of Boss's Orders. I have no way to dig for it, though, because I've already played both my Dedenes. Alrighty, he's going to shuffle up my deck. Alright, so I have a way to reset, and I need a top deck of Boss's Orders. That's literally my only way to win, is top deck Boss's Orders. Is it possible? Yes. Probable? Actually, it's not that bad, because I have 3 copies in the deck with 18 cards left, so that's 1 in 6.
Okay.
And 1 chance to draw it. So it's not completely outlandish and, out of the realm of possibility. I didn't get it. He used Miss Slash. I don't know why. Not affected. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to one-shot. Tool Scraper would have been nice. I might need to start running a Tool Scraper. That would have made a big difference. It's a shame I can't change my deck list right now. That's unfortunate. Again,
He get ya.
I had the chance. It could have happened, but it didn't. Also, I understand why Pokemon doesn't, because normally it's a best of one game, but I wish side decks were a thing in Pokemon.
Yeah, and I can understand that.
Yeah. Because in both Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, you have
Yeah.
your side deck, your sideboard, whatever you want to call it, to where you can, change cards in and out depending on the matchup. Especially in, a best 2 out of 3 format, it makes a huge difference. Because, in this matchup, I'd be like, well, I really need a tool scraper so I can be able to one-shot his stuff. Or against Eternatus, it's like, well, I don't normally need my tool scraper and I don't need my great catcher.
Yeah. I really think I'm going to trade that lady this Toxel.
Yeah.
Because, it's not very great.
Again, you could let it evolve.
But I don't want it to evolve. It's ugly when it evolves. I'm that guy.
Alrighty. My hand's not bad. It could be better, but my hand's not bad. All I need is a quick... Ooh, that's not a good start for him.
I love how the Beware looks like he's wearing a freaking headband with ears attached to it. Not even like it's part of him. He's like wearing this add-on. It's adorable.
Alright, so... I'm not off
Bewares
to a bad start. He's off to a real bad start. He started with a Dedenne as his only active.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he Poke-Geared and whiffed. So he got something this time. Cherish Ball. Probably gonna have to go for the Mew and no, going for the Charizard. He wants to make sure he has that in the discard pile to. Okay, there's the Quick Ball.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, if he doesn't get to the Mew and Mewtwo now, he's going to have a real rough day.
I love that Mew and Mewtwo, by the way. He's freaking adorable.
Yeah. He just looks so done.
He does.
He's like, man, I am tired of this guy. All right.
Like, he's just so over him.
Yeah. All right. He discarded his reset stamp. I'm pretty sure he's only playing one.
Yeah,
so I don't have to worry about that too much. He did get a fresh hand, but he's already played his supporter.
He's definitely over it.
Yeah.
It's freaking cute.
All right, the other big charm. He must be playing.
I wouldn't mind
four.
collecting one of those Mew and Mewtwo's just because I really like it, but I know that one would be expensive.
Let's see.
I imagine that's one of the pricier.
I mean, which one is it? It's the promo one. It's actually the easiest one to get.
Oh, okay.
I don't need anything in my hand, and I'm going to try and save my Metal Saucers. So we're going to Marnie take his card out of his hand. All right. I got two Dedenne. Let's just start digging. I would like a big charm, please. All right, there's my big charm. So he can't one-shot me now, unless he has the Zigzagoon. But he only has 4 cards, so he has to have both, the Zigzagoon, a Welder, and 3 energies in his hand. Let's see. All right, that's there.
I caught this Punkaboo, and it had a sunstone on it.
Yes.
Which was odd. That did not happen the first time.
I mean, it happens randomly. All right. So he did get the Zigzagoon he needed, but he doesn't.
That is the cutest freaking ability ever.
I was going to say he doesn't have enough cards in his hand to Weld or something, and then he played Crobat.
Ouch.
So he might still get everything he needs to one-shot. Now, I quick bowled for my Meowth, but I don't have any cards left in my hand, so I may have done that a little bit preemptively. That may have actually been a really bad play on my part. So if I lose, that's going to be a very large part of it.
That's no good.
Yeah. Okay, does he have the switch? He does. All right, so he's going to one-shot my ADP, and I don't have anything set up. How many switches has he played? Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't want to have to pitch my boss's orders like that, but...
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get rid of my Toxel. Either that or allow it to evolve, but,
Yeah, I am not having a good day here. Gonna grab the other Mew and Mewtwo and hope he doesn't have another switch.
Oh. So it's not that he lost. It's that
He's worried
maybe.
about his brother's reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hop's people complain about Hop as a character, but I think he's got a pretty solid character
He's
arc.
better than most of them.
Yeah.
Like,
He's not just there to
you freaking-
antagonize you.
Yeah, the rivals.
Yeah.
Like Gary. Gary was a total
Total jerk.
great
Yeah.
for whatever. He had a total backstory, and it was 100% there.
He had the switch.
Fuck.
Yeah. And again, I'm not able to one shot, so there's nothing really for me to search for. This is a really rough matchup.
The fairy type gym leader is really confusing to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. I wonder if she's like they based her off the Queen of England, and if that's why she's as eccentric as she is.
It's possible.
But I would have expected her to be like the electric type because she's Yamper.
Yeah.
If they were going to build anything off of.
Right. This is a super rough matchup, and the fact that I ran into this guy.
Struggling.
Yeah. Again, I'm not going to say it's necessarily built strictly to beat ADP. It's built to be a toolbox. So when I say toolbox, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, it's be able to do whatever.
Yeah. Say there's always a tool for the job. You just have to find the right tool.
Yeah.
And he has everything in his deck that he needs.
It's a very pricey deck though, but it's really cool.
Yes and no. It's not as expensive as other games, but as far as Pokemon goes, I could see it being a little bit pricey.
I just traded her my Toxel with the Everstone. Oops.
I mean, you don't need the Everstone. You can get plenty. Right. I think I'm going to need to add Tool Scrapers to my deck. At least one. Yeah. That's
it has
cute.
a nickname.
Yeah.
That's adorable, and I'm totally
Most
here
of the
for
Pokemon that you trade for, like in-game with NPCs and stuff, normally have some.
Yeah? So I've never actually done that before. I
Yeah.
usually keep my Pokemon because I'm obsessive.
That's fair. That's understandable. Alrighty. That's the match. I think that is a match that ADP definitely struggles with. I'm going to have to make some changes to my deck.
It's really
if that's going to
unfortunate.
be, a larger part of the meta.
Especially the thing is you keep going specifically into that guy.
Yeah. Well, again, I've only played in 2 tournaments.
And you've gone against him twice.
Yeah.
That the odds are...
They're slim, but, there's only like 80 people in the tournament, and there's 8 rounds, which I think is actually more rounds than you would normally have in a TCG for 80 people. But that's whatever. I'm not going to get into that conversation. But anyway, that's today's match. I lost out of the other one, so there's no other match day. But I didn't enter the no ADP because I play ADP. And then I think the other one doesn't start for like another 2 or 3 days. So I actually won't have tournament matches for a day or 2. So bye, everyone.
Bye.
Upsetting.
Yeah, understandable.